Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Minecraft on the Block. This is the lab, episode 15, I think. And I'm clearing out some space. I actually didn't end up using the filler, at least not yet. I think I'm going to use the filler to put in some walls, but I actually wanted to get as much of the resources as I could out of this. So there actually hasn't been any, really. That's the only resources right there. And I didn't even get any below that. So anyway, I'm just kind of messing around. But I did want to do one thing. I decided that I need a pick, and I've got levels. And I've been wanting to enchant a thaumium something anyway. So we're going to do that. We're going to enchant a thaumium shovel. I don't have any idea what to expect. I don't even know if it's better or worse or what than anything else, but we're just going to go with it. So, thaumium shovel. And I know they take enchantments better, so that's the positive side. And it looks like it's about light, but I think Pete Man just left, so let's sleep anyway, just to get it reset. And we're going to do this, and then I'm going to continue to work on kind of getting the idea, the design. Another thing that I decided that I'm going to start pretty quick is a tower up there, because I want to move my Thaumcraft stuff. I want to be in an inspiring Thaumcraft area. So I'm going to do that. And let's see. Hopefully I don't get killed. Let's make sure there's nothing around here that's going to do me harm. Oh, there's a brain. We can always use those. Seems like there should be a... right there. There we go. Anybody else? No? Okay. And there's a creeper over here. We should take care of him because he will sneak up on us. Yeah, he's a little farther away and underground. Okay, I think we're safe. Let's give this a shot. I know we can get some cool stuff. I just don't know what we're going to get. We got Unbreaking 3. Alright, well that was no fun at all. I don't know what you can get on a thaumium shovel. I'm assuming you can get the same type of cool things that you can get like on the sword. Repair and all that. That was a complete waste. Alright, well let me do this. Ouch. It's a pretty good shovel though. I mean, I don't know. Better than diamond or the same as diamond or something like that. Anyway, alright, well I'm gonna keep going. I've been using the silk touch so I can get a bunch of stone out of this. And that will be good. Although I should just probably smelt it and get some experience, but I will do this and I'll be back. So I'm going to continue. Oh, I forgot. That's why I've been going up to here and starting so that I can kind of get the whole level. So what I'm going to do is hollow out the rest of this probably back to about here, up to that height. And I will probably actually also hollow this side out. So depending, we'll see. I may just do it with the filler, and if I do, I'll set up and then come back because it'll happen really quickly. I was really thinking I was going to get more resources out of this, and it's worth doing it, especially if I can get the stone and everything. So anyway, I'm going to get this probably from there all the way over, so this will just be a big overhang up to about right here, and I'll just leave the rest as is, and then we'll come back and start working on putting a floor in at least, and then maybe some ceilings and a wall and whatever. So I will return momentarily. All right, guys, I apologize in advance. This is going to be a really choppy video. I caught myself. I'm doing a lot of work. You can see that I have some work done here. So let's just step back and take a look at this. I think I was digging it all out the last time we spoke. And now, no, don't blow up. Let's take care of this dude. And now I've got some work done, so we'll talk about that. Are you going to light things on fire? Ooh. I died once, actually, recently, which was unfortunate, but it was down in the mine, so my quarry is crazy. It really is. It's an extremely dangerous place right now. It's dangerous for fall damage. It's dangerous for everything. I'll take you show you guys that, because obviously I had to get a lot of this. So let me walk you through a couple of things here. So this is going to be the platform, the main area, and the way this is going to work, I'll talk. Are you angry? wonder if I could get you in one hit. Oh. The way this is going to work is I'm going to try to set it up so that there's basically a big open area, which is kind of what you see here. This is going to be the pit, kind of. I've talked about that in the previous episodes. I'm going to change the way this actually looks. I was in the process of doing that. Anyway, I'm going to take this out. I was kind of going with, this is concrete here, and I wanted to have that as kind of a contrast, but I don't like just the regular stone, so I'm going to try brick and see what that looks like with some, maybe some, whoops, wrong one, with some contrasting stone in there. So I was not brick stone. So I'm going to try that, and then we'll talk about this a little bit more. But anyway, so the idea here is that there's going to be this big open platform. Obviously, I'm going to put a roof on it, which is what I'm getting ready to do right now. I did do some of this with the filler, although it wasn't great because I had to take some of it out and put a bunch in. I rounded off the corners. You can actually see, if you look in the upper right, you can see the corners. I used hold on just a sec. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Okay. Anyway, I used the, whatever that, you've probably all seen it, that image that shows how to make roundish things in Minecraft given a certain diameter. And so these are, I think this one's like 21. And so it's like you do something like 3, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. Anyway, so what I'm going to do in here is, oops, man, take these. Let's try this. Let's see what brick looks like. I want something that'll kind of tie all this together. Yeah, that's not bad. And then kind of look like a work platform. So I might use this. And let's go ahead and fill this in, I guess, just to see. And then what I was going to do is actually put chiseled stone in the middle. Sorry, I don't know what's making noise. A work must be making noise. Hold on just a sec. Sorry about that. All right. So, yeah, let's get a few more. Probably not going to get all of these in, but, and then what I did is I put, oops. You can probably hear the noise. There's kids upstairs are making noise. All right. So anyway, so I put these in because I kind of thought that was an idea I've been wanting to try. I was going to actually put lights, but lights are so expensive. Even the xylodite lights. So there's like these, the inverted lime green zycrodite lights. Those are expensive. They require, I mean, this isn't that hard, but you got to get, for each one, you got to have 2 glowstone and 2 redstone lamps, and it's kind of a mess. So I think they probably provide actual light. I don't think this will provide any light. I don't actually know. I don't know if that's true or not. We'll see. But it's kind of cool. So I like the look, and this is just ends up being, because this is basically just a half slab, but it's just a cover on top. And actually, it might be a panel. I think I did panel because cover would have been a little too thin. Not sure. Actually, no, I think I did do cover. So anyway, it still provides the, you know, the same mechanism to get up and down as a half slab, but it just kind of is cool looking. So I like that. I wanted this to look kind of like a high-techy area down here. And I think it looks pretty good. And it looks good from up here too. So I don't know. I'm going to play with that. I'm not sure about the stone yet. But anyway, so the idea is that this is going to be a big open area. I'm going to provide basically power spigots all over. I'm going to put like one here, one over there, like in the 4 corners, and then one in the middle. And the one in the middle might hang down or something. Probably not. It'll probably be in the center. I don't know. I might do some like conduiting and hang it down. So the idea is that I've always wanted this, even in real life, just like a huge open area that was totally wired for everything that you might possibly need. And then also had like, hold on just a sec. Sorry about that. I keep getting distracted. Anyway, that was totally wired and had like, you know, all of the mechanical and electrical and whatever things that you would need, and then you could just move things around easily that had like some mechanism to allow you to move machines around and put them where you needed them. So that's what I plan on doing here. I'm not going to do like my workshop. You kind of get it set up and then you just have it that way, and you set it up to be as good as it can be for generic type of tasks. This one I want to be more for like when we're doing experiments or whatever, that we have different stations set up. So like if we're building some major thing here in the middle, and we want to have some like a station over here to do B stuff and a station over there to do blah, blah, whatever, right? So we'll still have like specific B areas and specific whatever different areas. But then this will be like the place where we do the actual lab work. And so this is what this has really all been about for me, the lab. That's why I call it the lab. I'm really excited about this concept. So what is going to be here is a dome that kind of mimics this depression on top. And I'm going to do something like this on top as well, so you can actually see it from outside. So the one on top will have a kind of a road that you can see from outside like this. It's kind of hard to explain, so we'll just have to build it and show you. And yeah, I've basically exhausted my quarry, the one that I have and know about. But there's probably others around here somewhere. I don't know exactly where my next quarry would be as far as marble goes, but I'm sure I'll find one. So anyway, yeah, this is the current plan. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to use the filler to put a roof on this, and then I'm going to start to shape it and kind of show you guys what I'm thinking, and then we'll put the windows in. I also have another, what I think is a really cool idea. I'm going to have the storage area is going to have multiple kind of, almost like, I was thinking of it as like a laundry chute or like a bank teller, one of those like pneumatic systems in the banks where you stick something in and then it just shoots all of the stuff up and over and then into the, for like drive-throughs. What I'm going to do is use pneumatic tubes, and I'm going to run from the storage room into here, and then I'm going to run them along the windowsill. I have an idea for this. We'll see if it works, because what I'm going to do is use pneumatic tubes and then glass covers. So there'll be a glass on the outside of the windowsill, and then the tubes will run right along so you can see from the outside all of the items running in, and I'm going to have them run the entire length of this thing. I'm going to make a bunch of pneumatic tubes, and basically I'm going to have them run all the way around, and then right there, and they're only going to run around just for fun. They're not running around for look or for any practical purpose, just so that they look cool. So all of the stuff will run all the way around, and then it will be deposited in chests over here. So the idea is that you can be like, okay, I got a shopping list. I go over to my storage room, and you start grabbing stuff and dumping it in a chest over there. And just like that cargo manager up there will have something that pulls out, probably a filter that pulls stuff out and puts it into the tubes and then sends it along its way. So you can go over there and you can say, oh, I need a bunch of this, this, and this, and you just dump stuff in the chest. It'll get sent over here, and then when you come back over here, it'll be waiting for you in the chest. And that way you can use the storage area as kind of a, you don't have to carry everything over in your inventory, dump it off, go back, come back, because again, we want this to be kind of a lab where you do a lot of work. So, and then I'm also going to have another chest here where I can dump stuff back in, and it will get sent right back into the sorting system. So it'll hook into that sorting system where the filter is, or where that cargo manager dumps stuff in. So you'll be able to dump stuff over into here and then dump stuff back in, and then when a project is done, you can start a new one up and clean up your mess. So that's the idea. Let's see about getting. Oh, actually, I think I'm a little choppy. I might have to restart Minecraft. I do want to finish this. I'm not 100% sure if I like that. I might try to go something else. I mean, what I might do is just put these bricks down there. That might be the best approach, because this doesn't really do it for me. I'll try a few different things. I'm getting a hitch every once in a while. So let's just grab some of this to start with. So I've got this generally set up, I think. Let's put some of this stuff away. I'm going to need most of this. I mean, I've gone through so much of this stuff. It's not even funny. What I'm thinking is I was going to put just marble on the top. So I have the bricks down here. I was going to put just a marble roof on the place, but I'm not 100% sure about that. So what I'm going to do is put just a big giant floor. I think it's going to take a little over 1,000 blocks, which I have like 1,200 or 1,300. So I'm going to put a giant ceiling on, and then I'm going to carve it a little bit. I'm going to carve these cornered edges into it, and then I'm going to carve out the dome. and we'll work on that. Let me restart. I'm getting that hitch, which is really annoying. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I think I already said this. I think I'm gonna go with. Let's see how this works. I always have so much trouble with this. There we go. I want to get those back. I think I'm gonna go with just straight up. Straight up marble for the ceiling. I know I already said that. But we'll see how it works. The problem is that once you've filled it, it's not as easy to unfill it. I'll lose all that marble because the filler now works so that it's not like abused. Ouch. It works like, where's my, I don't see. Oh, there it is. I guess I have all five. Whoops. What did I do? Okay. The filler does not work like the quarry anymore. You can't get the... there's a setting you can change the config, but we don't have it set like that. Because that would be cheating. It would be lame. I like that they changed that, because the filler used to just be a cheap quarry. But now you can actually... It works really fast, but it doesn't drop the items. They drop for a half a second, and then they go away, which is good, I think. All right. So let's see. Let's do this over here. So we're just going to go with, we're going to see what it looks like. I'm going to start it like this. This is how I've been doing this. So you can basically you can say that you want it to be, well, first off, let's clear. We know we want to clear. So let's clear the spot. That's pretty good. Okay, so we've cleared. And let's see, is it still draining? Nope, that's good. Okay, so we've cleared. And now we want to fill. And let's start with one of that. Doesn't go very far, does it? It makes you think that I'm not going to have anywhere near enough. That's what it makes me think. All right, let's see. Do we like that for the ceiling? Oh, you know what? I just realized I hate this. This thing will continue to drain power from that device while it's trying to work. So it's draining power right now. So you just have to take that back. Or you could probably turn it off, but I didn't set up a switch. All right, let's see. There's Pete Man. Hello, Pete Man. Yeah, I think that's going to look pretty nice, actually. I think it'll be better than having this, because that would just be too much. I think it'll be nice to have that for the ceiling. So let's go take a look at it. Oh, my jetpack's about dead. I'm going to probably jump off and die. Let me go fix that real quick. All right, I'm back. It's amazing how reliant you get on that jetpack. It died literally right after I got off the... after I got paused and went to try to... So I was lucky. I could have had a bad day. Because I'm definitely going to need to rebuild one of my... or re-enchant one of my picks. All right, let's see. Put that down and start feeding it some marble. And you can actually have this thing, like, it'll go in order, so you can, like, have it put this down first and this. If you're really smart, you can do some patterns with it. That is not going to be nearly enough. I thought I had a plan. That is not even going to be close to enough. I'm going to have to take out a huge section in the middle anyway. I'm not sure how much that's going to give me, but man, I'm not even going to be close. So that's it. Got like halfway. I'm going to need a new source of marble. I'm going to leave that. That's all right. Let's take a look at this, though. Because this area here isn't going to be enough to complete it. Well, it might be, actually. Because that's probably about half of what I've done already. If I was to take out that circle, I might be able to do that. Let's see. I like it. Except that it's got some weird lighting issues, does it not? Why is that? What's up with the lighting issues? It's not like it's slabs or anything. It's definitely, whoa, it's definitely lighting issues kind of around the, interesting. They've kind of gone away. They're not quite as harsh now. So it'll be an issue of lighting this up, I guess. All right, that's fine. We can get some lighting. But that looks nice. I like it. I think I'm going to be good with that. So I need to round these off, and that I can do. That'll give me some back. I'll get, probably a stack back by taking the corner. Probably half a stack by taking these two corners off. And then getting this out. So let me go find some more. I got to find some more marble. So let me get this done, and I'll get it rounded out, and then we can talk some more about some of the plans, what we're going to do. I'm getting a weird static too, so I apologize if that's going to be a problem. So I'll try to fix it. Anyway, I'll return. Hey guys, I'm back, and I've done a lot of work. I ended up actually having to go. I just went and mined a bunch more of this stuff. I've got some more in the chest over there, but I ended up just having to get quite a bit more because there was a lot more work than I thought. So let me just kind of walk you through. So I finished the ceiling, obviously. This has been actually quite a project. You guys will see it obviously in one episode, but it's taken me, I don't know, I bet it's taken me at least 3 days. I mean, not 3 days of playing all day, but 3 days of, a little bit of time each day. So I'm working on this, and I've really agonized over a couple of things. One is the material to use down here. So I think we talked about this. I used this concrete as kind of a accent color. I tried a bunch of different stuff down here, and actually we'll go back and look at some of the materials. I actually discovered some materials that I think are really cool while I was trying to determine what I wanted to do here. I also really realized that I like those zychromium, zycrodite, lights, or not lights, those are just blocks of whatever sort. But this I don't know about. I just don't know. So like if you look at it from over here and you get into a certain spot, it just kind of blends together, right? This glass gives it a little bit of contrast, and I want to just to be able to see out a little bit, but I don't know. It's been really difficult. I like the overall size, shape, general look. I think I'm happy with. I don't know. The little dome is cool from inside. One of the best spots to look is from right up there, I realized. Whoops. I think I died maybe 2 since while I was building. I think an Enderman got me. Yeah, this is going to be a cool view of our whole situation. The Ark Industrial Complex, or compound, or whatever we call it. So yeah, you can kind of get an idea. It's all right. I mean, it actually, there's a lot about it that really fits exactly what I wanted as far as the look of the lab. I think once I get some of the, the border for the top and bottom, and then the glass in, that will help a lot. And then as I start to get machines in, and then kind of some things on the roof and, around, I'm going to put pillars in. So where the dirt is, I don't know if it'll be exactly where the dirt is, but kind of where the dirt is, and maybe one more over there, there's going to be some pillars. They'll probably be concrete pillars. And then there might be one major one that goes down into the water. Although I don't know for sure. I might just use that one the way it is right now. But so I'll probably have a pillar on. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total pillars. And they'll probably actually come up all the way through. So those pillars will probably continue up and into the roof. So I'll decide on where they go, and I'll use them as interior I don't want to block too much of the interior, but I do need to. I can't just have glass supporting the entire roof. That would look silly. But I think it's actually coming along. We got a lot of work to do. I don't know how much. We're actually pretty close. If I can just get it walled in, I mean, because it's. I mean, it'll be a pretty safe work area. I will be able to connect it easily to the. Basically, just straight across to the storage area, so that'll help. And then we'll be able to work there. We'll be able to use it for the lab. And I think one of the first things we'll do with the lab is to build the lab, right? To actually furnish it, put stuff in there, and start messing with stuff. And I really do want it to be kind of like a dynamic area, though. It'll change, and I'll rearrange it, and we'll find little work areas that we like. It'll be really, I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be fun. I've always wanted like a really like a large area that I can kind of dynamically create, easy work environments, and then also that's fully, what is the word I'm looking for? It'll have all the supporting things like power and whatever, right? Water sources and oil or whatever. I'm just going to make sure I have everything we could possibly need pumped into there somehow. So we'll keep working on that. And that'll be one of the cool things. I mean, one of the first things we're going to want to do is we've been talking about this, is get a power supply going. So that's going to mean probably biogas for my initial, and then probably a nuclear reactor somewhere buried in that mountain for IC2 power. But I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do. So I'm trying to think of the other things that I want to get going. Anyway, I probably will hold off. I'm going to work a little bit on it. But the next thing I want to do... Well, actually, let's go look. I want to show you guys a couple of materials that I've discovered that I think are really cool. I need to get some boots, and both these picks are almost dead. I have another one of these, but I want to save that one anyway. This one's almost dead. I've died a couple of times with 15 plus levels, and so and I have no real... Besides... Yeah, I don't know about that. I feel like it needs... The top dome needs some contrast, but it's just hard. Oops. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. We can always work on it, but anyway. Yeah, so anyway, I need to re-enchant that, or just take my chances with like a level 15 enchantment. Alright, let's see the materials that I've discovered. First off, this. Let's see, I need to make a 1 amber, just so you guys can see. So you take this, I need to get rid of some stuff. I didn't realize that this was even possible. I'm going to take that upstairs. Got an iron ingot off of a zombie. I didn't realize this was even possible, but one of the things you can do with amber, and I'm not sure what else you can do with it, but you can create an amber block, which is just awesome. So check this thing out. I don't know why, I just fell in love with this, but look at it though. You can see through it. It's kind of like, I don't know if you guys saw my OneCraft stuff, but it's kind of like the dirty glass or the impure glass that I created. It's a lot like that actually, although it's better looking than mine was, but the idea is the same. And then these are the amber or amber bricks, and you can see through those as well. It's just, I don't know, it's very cool. I mean, the idea of something like amber, which is very, very much like that. What is that? Translucent. So, yeah. So anyway, those are a couple of blocks that I discovered. Another one, this one's dark and light zirconium. Those are just different versions of the other one. I don't know if I showed you guys these. These are the platforms. I totally don't understand the Zycraft mod. I need to get into that. This is a Zycrodite platform. No idea what it's for. Oh, bummer. I actually made a... where's my sword? There it is. I actually made do I have it in here? I do. Zychromium water. I mean, I've made some strange things, just kind of trying to play with... This thing's decent looking as well. So I mean, what in the world, right? I have no idea. There's like chromium ice and all kinds of stuff. I don't know what this is for. It's a decent looking block, actually, if you're going for a darker theme. It's got just the, I don't know. There's some very cool stuff. I got to figure out what's going on with the mod, though. Because there's like, if we look at the Xi stuff, there's like water, soil, ice, whatever, and then these lights and inverted lights and all that, which all makes sense. But then there's like what is it called? I guess I should probably just look this way. It's like a, you guys will probably tell me what it is, but let's see. Here. A fabricator. Like, what is that? It's easy to make, but what does it do? Is it just a crafting table? I mean, are these just like Zycro versions of all the stuff? I don't really know. Fire basin? Is that just a furnace? Oh. No idea. Valves, liquid detectors, iron plate. I don't know what that is. So anyway, a lot of cool stuff. What is that? Leaves of transformation. Those are cool. What is all this? Miner's leaf sorting. Yeah, very cool stuff. Anyway, what else? The road, which is kind of crazy. You guys have probably seen this. It's, as far as I can tell, it's basically ice. So you put it down, and it's kind of a cool looking block. But if you walk, then you just kind of slide on it. And if you do the jumping, I got a backpack or a jetpack on. But if you do the jumping thing, you go fast like ice. I guess it's to make roads out of so you can travel quickly. I don't know. But it's a decent looking block. You made that. I think I made that with plastic sheets. Is that right? Yeah, plastic sheets are easy. They're just raw plastic, which is rubber in a smelting device. So yeah, so that's some of the stuff I played with. I thought there was some more stuff that I actually did play with. The idea, encased tower wood, like this stuff looks very cool to me. Tower wood planks. That's made with dark wood, which I think you get from the Twilight Forest, but I don't know that for sure. Encased tower wood is awesome looking. Cracked tower wood, mossy tower wood, infested tower wood. Anyway, so that's stuff that I would like to play with. And speaking of tower, what I was going to say is Stumbo. Yeah, he's still on. So I will go show you real quick. So I've been anxious to start getting back into a little of this. Oops. As you guys know, I want to make my... people keep out... Before I get into that, people keep talking to me about the Shard of Minimum and stuff. I know that Hoogle, AQW Hoog, by the way, I figured out how to pronounce his name. I'm calling him Hoogelman from now on because that's one of his names that he used in some game. AQ. But anyway, Hoogelman had suggested making a... whatever it's called, like the minimum stone, and some other people have suggested dealing with that. I hate equivalent exchange is the problem. And so I don't plan on using it much, if at all. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes, but I may change my mind, but right now I'm not going to, and I know that they're still updating it, and I think it's going to change significantly, so. Anyway, I think we're almost out of time, but let me talk to you a little bit. So yes, I know this is like an abrupt halt right here, and I need to do something about that. I was going to make these back corner places like little patios where you could come out and be outside, but I might have to like round just this edge off or something, because it's a little too abrupt. I'll deal with that. Oh, speaking of tower, this right here is going to be where we put the tower, like the mage tower or Thaum tower or whatever. It'll be kind of the medieval tower type thing. I always end up building one of those, and I always enjoy it. That's something I have fun with. So we're going to build one there. It'll be right up on that hill. I think it'll fit in well with my whole area. But that's where we're going to do most of our Thaumcraft and magic stuff. I like to just have the different spots for different things. And it's just a reason to build a machine, or to build a structure, which I like to do. It's really what this is all about, frankly. the stuff is fun, but it's just reasons to build houses to put it in. I like building houses for things. So anyway, that'll probably be the next thing we'll work on. I might even just leave this for a while and we'll go over there. I want to pick some materials. I think I'm going to use, I'm going to try to get, I'm going to start really paying attention and getting a lot of amber, because I think that will be important for that. And I'm going to end up making a tower and using that amber in it somehow. I haven't decided yet how, but I'll be doing that. So anyway, I'm going to cut it off here. Thanks for watching again, guys. Follow me on Twitter, MinecraftOTB. Tell your friends, thumbs up if you liked it. Leave me comments. I'll respond to all of them, and I will talk to you guys next time.